Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. I don't think it gets much better than that. Well, actually it does. Miss Oching with Sylvia LaBouffe, the most beautiful woman in the world.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Now, if you're wondering where we are, this is like a bit of an especially for a Mr.
Duck.
Is that it?
What else?
Mr. Doug, especially for you.
Yeah, it's I didn't get ready for that actually because this is a master specialist, especially for you. Mr. Doug, just smile.
There we are. Mr. Doug, we are in the village of Tala. That was the truly exceptional view. Have a look at it again. Off the rear of the rather nice big church in uptown Tala. And that is the spectacle of a view. All the way down to Square Paphos in the distance there. And just over here we've got a dancing to Chuchka girl. Have a look at that. Oching Sylvia LaBouffe. Who thinks she's in downtown Espagnoli. Right, come on, Sylvia LaBouffe. Let's get this way and go and have a wiggle and a waggle in downtown Tala. Tala Square is that away, so we'd like you to come with us. We'll have a wiggle and we'll have a waggle. It's been refurbished in the last few years, so perhaps if you haven't visited Tala, let's say before that terrible thing COVID-19, there's been a bit of a change since then. It's been rejigged, recobbled, nice walls, fountains, all sorts of bits and bobs. You can have a look.
Can't go inside?
No, the church is closed. Quite a nice church, though.
Yeah, very nice.
It is a very nice church indeed. Let's try and
Beautiful.
capture some of it. You've seen the view out the back. That's the actual front facade. It's quite a grand church, shall we say, with a truly spectacular location. And you've just seen the view out the back door. I don't think it can get much better than that. Well, actually it can, because that's such Sylvia LaBouffe.
I can tell you that this church, the marble steps everywhere, and you know the architecture of it has been saved, and it's looking even more. You just don't want to go away from here.
There's a grandness to it. There's also a very calmness to it. I notice when you go to these big churches, it's as if perhaps there is something above looking down, because it seems to be very, very tranquil and very, very calm indeed. Anyway, that over there is Tala land. Just over there. So this is a little roundabout which has all been refurbished, and as you can see there's a cascading little fountainy, waterfally thing. Most of the restaurants have had a good lick of paint and a bit of new stonework, new sign writing, that kind of thing. So let's go and have a wiggle and let's go and have a waggle and see just what's going on. And as you can see, it's all been pedestrianised now. You can't drive through at all, which is a good thing, because it now means that you can mosey on down, sit around and wonder what is going on as you get your very, very big welcome to Tala. There it is. Nice little garden area, and of course there's like a nice little shooting up fountain. Have a look at that, Sylvia LaBouffe.
Wow! Have I had shower today?
Well, you're going to have a little pop in there and we'll see. There goes Sylvia LaBouffe. If you come at night time, they actually light up and the colours actually change. There we are.
I think it reacts that somebody is around, by the way.
It might do. It's on a programme, isn't it? There we are. She's going to be in trouble in a moment, that's for sure. You've got some quaint restaurants all around, and we are literally surrounded by them. There we are. There we are. It's now doing its grand finale. There we are.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah. Nice little feature, that's for sure. If you've got some littlies, well, they can have the time of their lives, that's for sure.
Land.
There we are. Tala land. Apparently they do nice drinks, good music, and there's a great atmosphere. And it opens at around about 2 p.m. Nice little garden area over there. Got a further restaurant over there. Have a look at that. Martha's Kitchen. We've got Marios's pub over there.
And there is a beautiful church over
There's
there.
another old church over there as well. Yeah, there is. You've got J&J's Art Gallery just up there. That's owned by a Dutch couple. They like to do their own painting. Again, Sunday afternoon, so a lot of things are closed. But a bit later on, of course, this square will come to light because lunchtime is a-coming. And a lot of people like to come out for their Sunday lunch in downtown Tala, that's for sure. It's got a great vibe to it. There's a lot of foreigners, and all these restaurants and bars are catering for their euro or their pound, that's for sure. Vasily?
Yeah, like you said, Mr. Paul, it's a little bit early in the day for the people to come and enjoy this evening around these beautiful, beautiful places. And I believe that later on it's going to be very, very busy around here, all lit up, because I can see the LED lights over there, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got a great vibe. As it gets busier and busier, I mean, we're out of season now. If you're wondering what time of year it is, end of the first week in November, we're walking around in, shall we say, very, very light clothing indeed. Whenever we stumble upon a tourist, we walk up that way, presumably. Whenever we stumble upon a tourist, well, shall we say they are very, very scantily clad indeed, because the temperature today is 26 degrees. Let's have a look at that for review. One of the greatest rear ends in the world, that is for sure. And we are further to Taverna coming up, and that is the view down there across Tala Square. Have a look at that. I don't think it gets much better than that. Well, actually it does, because there's Ochin Gusibi out of booth.
Yeah, I have never seen actually. It must be the very old tavern, is it?
A coffee shop.
Ah, it's a coffee shop.
This is the traditional coffee shop. Have a look at that. Very, very nice indeed. There's a certain quaint old vibe to this place, and it really is very, very nice indeed. Just leave the booth. I'm going to go down these steps, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom, and then she'll come down and we'll film her. Hold on a minute. Receiver Booth's seen something. She's seen these flowers. There we are.
Look at this. Wow, how beautiful, beautiful views. You can see from this lovely place, it's like a paradise, and whole world was presented just to you. And they are very clean. You can even see it.
You liking your visit to Tala Square?
Yeah.
There's something special about Tala. It's been fully refurbed. Let's have a look from this angle over here. We've got taverna after taverna, this rather nice ornamental garden, nice sitting area in the shade, taverna after taverna, another sitting area with a garden, the cascading fountains, and some rather nice steps up to the old traditional coffee shop, which has a truly, truly spectacular view down not just the blue Mediterranean Sea off Paphos coastline, but also down to Ochin Gusibi the beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful places around here. If you want to come and have a rest, you can easily do it, because these places are really, really waiting for you.
Yeah, so if you're wondering where we are, we're in Tala Square, in the village of Tala, uptown above Paphos. We've got great views down to the blue Mediterranean Sea. We've got a spectacular church. Have a look at that. And a truly spectacular view out of the back door, as we say, all the way down to Square Paphos in the very, very distance. Great place to come and live, a great place to come and visit. And there are some great, great tavernas indeed. And they've all been refurbished in the last few years, that's for sure. If you come here later on around the lunchtime service, you're going to find that this place is absolutely packed out to the rafters. And again, most evenings it's lit up like a Christmas tree, and you come and you eat and you drink, and you get some great, great prices as well. Have a look at the price there. Set menu, 16 euros. Soup of the day, melon, garlic bread. You can then choose sea bream, pork chop, moussaka, and it's all topped off with a nice piece of cake and a special coffee of your choice, all for €16. That's not bad at all. In fact, we might book ourselves in and have our lunch there. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very good price, and the variety of food that they offer to you, it's brilliant. Everyone can do it. I mean,
So let's finish on the view of the true spectacality of that rather nice church. That's the focal point of most villages in Cyprus. Very, very religious country indeed. So we've got the old square. Have a look at that. Tala Square mixed in with some new bits and some old bits. And of course the focal point is that. There we are. And there's Oching Receiver booth coming into the shot. It doesn't get much better than that. It's that time of day. I'd like to say thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Please come back for that little bit more of our madness.
all is left for me to say that we are loving you to bits, and we always will. Many kisses and goodbye.
Thanks for watching. Let's leave you with that truly spectacular view out down towards the blue Mediterranean Sea.